You ever wonder if you can actually make money with AI? I mean, starting with literally nothing. $0, no business, just you and a free tool like ChatGPT. Well, we're about to find out. I decided to put it to the test with a real-world 7-day challenge to see if this is all just hype or if there's something real here. Let's get into it. So yeah, that was the entire premise. A 7-day sprint, starting with a bank account at a big, fat zero. The goal wasn't to get rich overnight, It was to answer one simple question. Is it even possible to generate actual, real income using AI right from scratch?
All right, day one. This is where it all kicks off. No fancy gear, no investment, just an idea and a laptop. And honestly, the very first challenge was the biggest. What on earth do you even sell?
And that's the million-dollar question, right? If you don't have any super specialized skills and you have no money to invest, what value can you possibly offer somebody? The answer had to be something that AI could do really, really well, and more importantly, that people would actually pay for.
And that's what I landed on. AI-powered product descriptions. Now, what's so great about this is just how simple it is. Think about it. Every single online store needs good descriptions to sell stuff, and AI is amazing at creating that kind of creative, persuasive text. It's like the perfect gig for a beginner to jump into. The setup itself was pretty straightforward. First, I needed a marketplace where people are already looking for this stuff, so Fiverr was a no-brainer. Second, I had to define the service, and I actually used ChatGPT to help me write the descriptions for my own gigs. A little meta, I know. And finally, to cast a wider net, I didn't just post one gig, I posted 5 different ones, each one targeting a slightly different type of customer.
Now let's talk about day 2, because this is where the story gets real. This is that moment that separates everyone who might succeed from everyone who is guaranteed to fail. This was the breaking point.
Can you imagine hitting refresh on your screen over and over and over and just being met with total silence? The number staring back at me was 0. 0 messages, 0 views, 0 orders, nothing. It honestly felt like I was just shouting into an empty room. All that excitement from day one, poof, gone.
And I gotta be honest with you, the urge to just slam the laptop shut and call the whole thing a stupid, failed experiment was so strong. This is that little voice of doubt in your head that says, see, this was a dumb idea. It's not working. I almost quit right then and there.
And here's the thing. This is so important. Success is never instant. All those online gurus, they love to show you the fancy car, the finish line, but they never, ever show you the gut-wrenching silence of day 2. This is that reality check.
But pushing through that wall of doubt, that's what led to the breakthrough. That period between day 3 and day 6 is where the first little glimmers of hope finally started to show up. And this is just a perfect example of why you can't give up. On day 3, the first message came in, a real person asking about the service. Then on day 4, boom, the first order was confirmed. But here's the key. Instead of just sitting back and waiting for more, I spent the next 2 days actively using AI to improve. I took the description from the gig that got the order, fed it back into ChatGPT, and asked it, why did this work? Then I used those insights to create 10 new, way more clickable titles for my other gigs.
That first order, it was for $5. Now look, $5 is not going to change your life, but what it represents is everything. It's proof. It's proof that a total stranger on the internet was willing to pay for a service that I created with AI just a few days earlier. It was validation.
Okay, so after that first taste of success and a full week of grinding it out, it's time to look at the final numbers. Let's see what that's all added up to.
So remember, this whole experiment started with $0 and a simple idea. After fighting through that initial silence and finally getting that first win, what did the grand total look like after 7 full days?
$37. Okay, it's not a Lamborghini, I get it, but it is infinitely more than 0. It's real money earned from a service that didn't even exist a week ago with absolutely no financial investment.
Let's just put this into perspective for a second. With a $0 investment up front and 7 days of pretty focused effort, the return was $37. This little chart right here just shows the raw efficiency of it. It proves the concept actually works.
But the number itself isn't even the most important part. The real gold is in the lessons learned from this challenge. This is the honest-to-God truth about making money with AI.
I think the biggest myth floating around out there is that AI is some kind of passive income machine. You just set it up once and forget it while the money rolls in. The reality? It couldn't be more different. AI is an incredibly powerful tool, but like any tool,
It needs a person, you, to use it with a strategy, with effort, and with persistence.
And that's really the core takeaway from all of this. This is not passive income. You have to show up, you have to do the work, and you have to push through those days where you're just getting zeros. But the amazing thing is, it works.
So, if you're going to try this, here are the key things to remember. First, and this is the most important one, do not quit on day 2. That silence is part of the game. Second, start with a simple, specific service that people actually need. Third, remember, AI is your co-pilot, not a magic button. You're still the one flying the plane. And finally, always, always be optimizing. Look, this 7-day challenge proves that it is 100% possible to start from nothing and build a real, income-generating side hustle with AI. The real question is, what other opportunities are just sitting out there waiting for someone to try? If you want more real, no-hype ideas like this one, make sure you follow for more.